The Women's Champions League COSAFA qualifiers have been in full swing with the South African side Mamelodi Sundowns currently flying the flag high with 2 consecutive and emphatic victories against Olympic de Moroni and Young Buffaloes. Now joining us to discuss the technical aspects of the tournament is COSAFA Secretary General Sue Destombes. Sue, thank you so much for joining us, and I can understand that there's been a hive of activity at the COSAFA Cup.
Yes, indeed. The CAF Women's Champions League COSAFA qualifiers ongoing as of Wednesday the 30th at the Sugar Pulu Stadium in Durban, and we've seen some great football so far.
And I mean, just tell us a little bit about how the tournament works this time. I know there's 2 groups, and already in the Sundowns group, 2 of the top teams have already qualified to the semi-finals.
Yes, so this is the first year of the 3 that the tournament has been running, that we've had 8 teams. So the tournament is growing, and that's the way we like it. 2 groups of 4 with Green Buffaloes, who were the winners of the 2022 edition, being the seeded team in Group A, and Mamelodi Sundowns seeded in Group B as the runners-up in last year's competition. And very interesting in Group A, actually, with Green Buffaloes and Double Action from Botswana being level pegging on points and all other criteria. So very interesting to see what they will do on Monday in the last of their group matches. And then, as you said, in Group B, we've got Mamelodi Sundowns and Costa do Sol from Mozambique, who have both qualified. They've obviously got their last matches to play as well on Monday, and that will determine in which order they finish. Although currently Mamelodi Sundowns has got a big advantage in terms of goals for.
Now I know there's also a change as far as who qualifies for the CAF Women's Champions League. Only 1 team goes through this time around, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct. The team that wins the competition is the team that will represent the COSAFA region at the final tournament in Abidjan in November.
And then, I mean, also I understand that the few, well, not really changes, but when it comes to the knockout stages, no extra time, straight penalties, which should make for some exciting games, for the fans who will be attending at the stadium.
Yes, indeed. And as we go into the last of the group, I think Monday's game will be quite telling. So we really are encouraging fans to come to the stadium. And if I may just take this opportunity, the Monday's games are being the last of the group, will be playing simultaneously at 2 venues at Sugar Pulu Stadium in Claremont. The other matches were scheduled to take place at the Princess Mogogo Stadium in KwaMashu, but because of ongoing remedial work on the pitch, and with an inspection, a last inspection having been made today, it was clear that the pitch is not going to be ready, and the matches that were scheduled for Princess Mogogo have now been moved to the Chatsworth Stadium. So we are encouraging all the fans to come and see how the groups are going to fare before going through, of course, to the knockout stages. The semi-finals taking place on Wednesday, and then the finals on Friday, the 8th of September.
Just finally, Sue, I know that there's been a lot of talk about attendance of games, particularly when it comes to women's football. What has the attendance been like, considering that the games are free?
To be honest, not good. We had hoped that being a Saturday and with the Sundowns ladies playing today, there would have been a good crowd. But we were also up against the Mamelodi Sundowns versus Chiefs match in Johannesburg on TV, and I guess a lot of the fans just decided to stay at home or go to their local tavern and watch on TV. So crowds certainly could be better. We're hoping, that going into the knockout round, the fans will come and support the teams and see really good football. I think on the back of the FIFA Women's World Cup, which was just stupendous, women's football is on the rise, and we are, as COSAFA, are really encouraging everybody to come and support the ladies.
Sue, we're going to have to leave it there, but thank you so much for coming through. That was COSAFA Secretary General Sue Destombes.